Hey, Mary G from New York, and I'd like to share a little bit with you about my story. I've shared it before, and it's gone in a twist that was kind of not the depth of some of the inner things that have gone on with me in my life. And I think that's important to share, and it's actually important to share when you're not in the middle of it, of the trauma drama, due to the fact that the trauma drama just puts out a desperation kind of energy. But after you've got your trauma drama behind you, you're expanding into the person you truly be now, and your choices are solid, you feel your security, you have your self-esteem back. We all go through trauma drama. I mean, I don't think anybody was born with a silver spoon in their mouth and had no problems their whole life. That just doesn't happen because that's not what we created here on this earth plane. So we come in, and like many others, I mean, it's so easy to say, oh, you're successful now, or this person's so successful now, and they never had any trouble. I'm not like you. I've got all these problems. I've got money problems. I have family problems. You know, I can't do anything. And that's a bunch of garbage, and you know it, because we've all had our share of trauma drama. I was brought up in an alcoholic family, very abusive. Wasn't allowed to speak much. I was a little girl, so like little girls should be seen and not heard. My creativity was squashed by seeing the clouds and the beautiful animals that I was making. Everybody says, "What are you doing? You're crazy. I don't see that." And everybody put down everything I was doing. I was emotionally insecure as I grew up, because I never knew when somebody was going to blow up and have a fit about something totally crazy if you said the wrong word. So I know what it's like to walk around on eggshells as a child. And then I grew up, and I kind of like went the opposite way, got really out there, like wow, I could do this all myself because now I'm on my own and I'm so great and all this stuff. So it was a false sense of self-esteem and security because I was kind of lost. I didn't have any role models, So that was going on. And then I was always seeking a better life, always seeking a path, like I was very spiritual inclined, and I really loved God, I loved the church, I loved all the stuff that I thought were my answers, but they were always outside myself. So I found a wonderful spiritual path. In fact, the path is called still the science of spirituality. So it actually put the two together, and it was awesome. And I did that for 38 years. But within that, I had an arranged marriage. I was very abused in that marriage, to tell you the truth. I was like, I look back on it and says, oh my God, I was an abused woman. So I could relate to the woman that was abused. I could relate to the woman that had children that were abused. I could relate to alcoholic families and the Al-Anon program. I could relate to so many. I could relate to people who had to start over, because after 20 years of marriage, which wasn't the most delightful one, but I made the best of it. My daughters and I had a wonderful relationship. However, that wasn't seen all the time because there was another person in the building. And it was very interesting, and I have no judgment on that at all right now. However, I know what it's like to be committed in suffering, and my commitment was greater than my safety. My commitment was greater than, I was more worried about what other people think about me breaking my commitment and my commitment to myself and my God, that I stayed in something that maybe someone else would have said, well, what's the matter with you? Stupid, you should have left. But the thing is, I didn't, because I was committed, and I was for sure going to right this. I was going to make this right. And, well, you don't make something right that's not right. So what did occur, it was the shit hit the fan. Everybody found out about what was going on. And I literally finally had my walking papers and could leave, because I could not stay in a relationship like that. So many people have had that. And then I had to start all over. 5-year divorce, and I had to start over, sell my house. It was interesting. So I've been there. I've done that. But I've come out on the other side. In fact, it made me more, once I was so in a crisis mode, it made me first ask for help, because I was always a loner. I could do it myself, and any kind of a hole I got into, I'd just get deeper because I had to do it myself. I had too much pride. So it allowed me to ask for help. I went to family. Family took me in, got help. Over the years, started finding what I really truly love to do, and I really loved the network marketing arena. I did very well over the last 7 years in it, and now 13 years behind me, I've come such a long way and now found affiliate hybrid with network marketing affiliate hybrid. I love it, learning new stuff. So I'm starting to learn from the network marketing business, which was the people business, to the affiliate marketing people, which is like different skills, websites, capture pages, oh my gosh, SEO and all this stuff. So I'm learning that so I can relate to people who are learning everything new for the first time. I mean, come on, so nobody has it worse than anyone else. We all have stories, we all have our past, but our past does not equal our future. And we need to remember this huge one. And your problems are no bigger or greater than mine were. I just actually broke my wrist, and now we're in the healing stages. It almost is back to normal. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Still a little swollen. I went to the physician today. He looked at it and he said more exercises and it should go down totally normal. So I even hurt myself, and I sat in a puddle of water with my face on the cement in a Brooklyn street just 3 months ago, which I just realized it was January 7th, about 3 months ago. And my hand I thought it was just a bad sprain. And I didn't need that to happen because I had a lot to do, and I had my daughter to get on a plane with her 2 cats off to LA, and this was just a bother. But instead of getting angry, cursing God or the powers that be, cursing the thing on the street that tripped me, I just said, okay, why don't I be the example that I keep telling people to be? So instead of getting really upset, I just said, what else is possible here? And how does it get any better than this? And that might sound crazy to you, but I use some tools that are really kind of upside down in an upside down world. So they actually are right side up and they help the upside down world. It doesn't make sense, but it changed the energy. And it made me not judge the fact that I fell. It made me not judge the fact that my hand was killing me. My face was all wet. I was a mess. I mean, I was totally wet. I had so much to do on my plate that my body said, well, you know what? I think it's just a bad sprain, so you could keep going. I just kept going. I did not cry. I didn't complain. I was in a lot of pain. And in fact, that night I could not sleep. I just kept kind of concentrating on the healing of my wrist because it was killing me. And I thought, oh, well, it's just swollen. And really, my face was a little red, had some scrapes. I have some pictures on my blog. If you ever want to go see them, they're a screen. I have my whole development of healing on my blog, and over the last 2 months, and I haven't said anything yet recently, but I have another 2 months to go with at-home exercises, and then I'll pop into the physician I saw today, and he'll see how it's going 2 months from now, and I'm sure I'll be fine. Tomorrow I take my last x-ray, actually, over at the place with the other doctor that actually did the first x-ray. Nobody set the bone. The bone set beautifully by itself, interestingly enough. I took really good care of it the first 24 hours, and that was a blessing because I thought it was just a sprain. 3 weeks later I say, well, maybe I better check it out, and I did, and it was broke. Oh my gosh, my radius bone was broken right across here, an inch down from the joint, and it was set beautifully, and now it's just a matter of the sprain part, working more. I can't get it down more than that, so I'm really off, but you know what? That happens, and I was never upset. It was annoying, yes, but I wasn't getting bitchy to people. I wasn't snapping at people because I was now in a situation I had to write in my left hand, which, oh my gosh, don't even ask me to do that. My right hand signature, I couldn't even hold the pencil. I was like, had this crumpled hand. It killed if I did anything with it. Kept it in a brace and then went to therapy and kind of did the things that I could do with it. So I was the example of what I was talking about. So I know you may be in a lot of pain right now, but focusing on the pain will just keep you in that pain. And it's okay if that's what you choose. But if you join people's lists, and I'm sure you joined everybody's list, and you're looking to improve your life, have a better life for your family, have some residual income come in, change what's going on because obviously you know that what's going on is not working for you. Do things that serve you. Don't sit there and wallow in your puddle that long. It's okay to do it for a while, but then get out of it and start moving towards what you truly say you would like to do. Because if you do what you say you do like to do, the universe will meet you halfway, or even more than halfway. But most people say what they like to do, and they say, I want to do that, which means I lack what I want to do, and so you get more lack. That's just something you might want to remember. Switch your vocabulary to I like or I choose to do this. If you choose to do something and then you don't do it, the universe says, okay, I'm going to give you what you're saying in action that you do want. And that's nothing, because you're not doing anything. Talk is cheap. I'm looking for people in my business who understand that now's the time for change. Now's the time to get off the couch, focus on what they do long enough to change the energy and get it done, because they are brilliant, they're magnificent beings, and they could create their own reality if they would just focus on what they love to do, not what is wrong in their life. Because there's really nothing wrong in your life. You're just making a judgment on it that's wrong, and that makes it wrong and makes you pull down into a negative vibration. So I can help you, and I'm here to show people that you don't have to be that abused woman still sitting there be a single mom with children. You don't have to be the ones restarting his life and not knowing which foot to put forward because you're so wiped out because you don't know which decision to make. You don't have to be the person who has failed and failed and failed and never gets a break, because I have failed and failed and failed in network marketing, and for the last 7 years started to see some success. So I've been there too. So what haven't I done? What haven't I been? You know, I might not have been the alcoholic, but I was around an alcoholic family. I might not have been this lifetime the abuser, but I was abused. I might not have been, this lifetime the most successful entrepreneur the first time around. Most of us aren't anyway. We think so because we see people successful and we go, oh, they're just successful, so they did it. It was easy for them. Well, it's not easy for anyone, because everyone has a past and everybody has a future, and your past does not equal your future. And if you just get that, you'll be so much happier to know that you can create whatever you choose to, and stop saying you can't, or stop giving yourself the negative self-talk. We talk so poorly to ourselves. If we talk to our friends like that, they would leave the building. They would not be our friends the way we talk to ourselves. We talk mean to our bodies. We look in the mirror. We don't like what we see. We have to start loving ourselves in a kind and gentle way. Then we'll see what pops up, okay? What else is possible out there that I'm not getting? So I do have some tools to help people actually on the team, and I give them freely, which has helped me immensely. But I just know that it's important for people like you that hear my name, get my emails, and are opening them up. Hopefully you're opening them up because they're all valuable. I'm not pitching things that won't help you, and I'm not pitching every day. And what I do is add a lot of value to your life. If you open the emails, you may find some amazing information that might change your life, but you've got to open the emails. Everybody has their past, and you can move forward if you choose, but it's a choice. So I'm saying to you, choose. And if you choose to get off my subscribers list, get off it. Because I don't care. I'm here to help the people that truly want to expand, grow, make so much money, more money than they could ever spend and gift out in this lifetime, so that they could help more people realize their dreams as they realize their dreams. Would you like to realize your dreams? Well, you need some money to do that, and money's a good thing. So we have to get rid of a lot of our hang-ups, a lot of things that are stopping us from our past, get over the past, move into the now, and create the future as you're living the now. Don't dream just the now, just the future. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying focus on the now. Take action and have, okay? And in your mind, you have it already because you are so abundant. It's an abundant universe. It's an abundant world. Once you get that, you can't lose the game. You can't lose the game. And the game is the competition with yourself. And as you expand your game, you're allowing and helping other people to expand theirs, and you will be the example to them. So how does it get any better than this? It's starting to get a little dark now, so I'm going to say goodbye. Just wanted to step in here and let you know that it's not always what you think is the reality. You could have a perception, you could make that your reality, but it's an excuse. If you see successful people, just know that they've been through as much, maybe even more, than you could ever imagine in their life. And don't always think you're the only one with a sad story and you just sit and wallow in it, and everything that comes your way, act like you can't afford anything. Just say, how could I afford that? How could I get that done? What will it take for me to get that done with ease and joy? What will it take? Not I don't have, I can't afford. What will it take to have that? I like that. I like that person has that gorgeous Tesla car. I just saw when I'm just in love with that car. That's just amazing. And like, I wasn't jealous. I said, I love that car. It's going to be my next car. So I was excited to see somebody that could afford that car next to me. I love my car right now, but that's a nice step up. And be happy for their abundance and be happy in their success that they could actually afford that. And I would like a little bit of that too. It's if I have it doesn't mean that it takes away from them. If they have it doesn't mean I can't have it. So we have to get rid of some of our weirdo conditioning here, which is really getting the best of us, and we really could drop it as soon as we are aware. Awareness is the key here. Aware and consciousness is the key to having your reality created for you. And I'm looking to help you. So you can join me, or you could get off my list. You could join me in my blogging platform, my viral blogging platform, and start small and move up and see how you like that. Because to share yourself, your unique self with the world is maybe what the world is waiting for. Could it be? Have a wonderful, awesome night. Awesome's the choice. And like I said, stay on my subscribers list if you choose. Enjoy the information. Open it up so you can get it. It won't come regular. It'll be very sporadic now. And if you don't like what you're receiving, there's an unsubscribe button right below every email I send out. Don't open them up, or open one up, unsubscribe, and you'll never hear from me again. Okay, have an awesome journey. Talk to you soon. Good night.